Hi, my name is Carlos Pino. We're going to be talking today about the microprocessing chip and how vital is this to like the CPU, which is the actual controlling port unit of a system of any type of computer. So here we go. This is my outline. First, I'm going to define and explain what a microprocessing chip is, the top companies in this industry, looking ahead, like the future of this industry and how it's going to grow, how this relates to an MIS system and how it builds off an MIS system and it's really important to this, and how it improves network security. Lastly, the ethical issues behind a microprocessing chip. So first of all, define and explain. It's the central processing unit is what it is. In simpler terms, it's also known as the logic chip. It's what gives the computer the brain. So all the functions, all the operations that a computer can do, all has to go through the CPU, the microprocessing chip. It gives the computer the ability to operate and follow instructions that the user gives it. That's basically an overview of what this is. So the top companies in it are Alphabet, which is Google's parent company. Then we have Apple. We all know Apple, super important. Intel, another good CPU. And then NVIDIA, which is another top company in that aspect. Oh wait. Okay, so looking ahead. Basically, looking ahead, to make it in simpler terms, since no one actually knows how to make a microprocessing chip and no one is actually going to learn how to do that unless you're in that industry. To put it in simpler terms, right here I put it, processing speed and the size of the chip. So the processing speed is going to go up, the size of the chip is going to go down, and then overall the processing performance will go up, which is basically looking ahead. It's going to make it better. That's it. That's all there is to it, really. So how does this help an MIS system? So no microprocessing chip, then there's no MIS system. It's pretty basic, simple, straightforward. The quality of the microprocessing chip will also determine the quality and the function that the MIS system is going to have too. So it all ties together, basically. Microprocessing chips, they're the core of any system. So it's what makes every system function and what gives the ability to all the systems. And the more quality your chip is, the better your system's gonna be. It's pretty simple. Like at Weber, I don't know how good our microprocessing chip is, So, how does this tie in with network security? The microprocessor the designers are required to have an end-to-end security, and that just got passed like 10 years ago. So before that, there wasn't a need for security within this until people actually started stealing, like fraud actually started becoming a problem in the US. And that's why they require this now. So what happens if the chip is not secured? If the chip's not secured, then hackers can easily access everything on an MIS system. Let's say if Weber's microprocessing chip was not secure, then all of our information in that system would be up for grabs. Like people with basic to intermediate level like hacking skills would be able to get in and get all of our stuff. So the ethical issues behind this, it's inevitably controversial. There's just so much information on a microprocessing chip that we don't even know, and we can't even understand, because there's so many functions in a computer and we put a bunch of information that we probably shouldn't put in there. But that's what the ethical issue is. It's just like so much information, so that's why they require now to have security for it, because it's a necessity. And yeah, that's it.